What a great way to take in a Tuesday afternoon. You're watching the NBA live on
You wanna push me? 7 days, 7 weeks on some free shit. I'm a bad bitch. I only wanna do me. Send me TikTok live, drop it on me. Body tight and get good in my skin. Atlanta girls like the niggas coming trim. I ain't a brim, I'm a cranberry for a clean sweep. Ain't no penny pinching bitch, I'm a dig deep. But the same nigga, what's the word?
Chase Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Brad Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for Orlando. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Edey. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Gill in at small forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Anthony Edwards. Flag is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
And Sabonis slams it in.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Edwards against Garland. Outside, SGA. Back to Garland. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Garland on the drive. Over Edwards. Oh, Sabonis with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Murray. Down low. Here's Flag. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. We played just over a minute here in the first. Garland finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Garland. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Flag. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Pass to Gill. Outside Garland. Edey with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contest.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's Flag missing. Here's Orlando. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. He just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Flag, covered by Wembanyama. And that one's good. Flag.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Inside. Here's Edey. Yes. And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Edey's got 7 points in the game.
And for Wembanyama, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said. So our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 1. Pass to Gill. Puts up a three. Not going to go that time.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look, but the shot just didn't fall.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Scott's checked in for Orlando. Edie with a steal. Outside Wembanyama. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You'd love for Victor to get that look every time up the floor.
Edwards against Garland. Has the flag. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Wembanyama, screen on Murray. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover.
Get off your ass and get on your feet. Back in LA, they got a bad for me. Until you're staying and lead first, you got to learn how to lead with something.
Pass to Sabonis. The rebound by Edie. The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Edwards against SGA. And counted from 19 feet away.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Los Angeles. The Lakers trail. Edwards with it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on SGA. And Edwards slams it in.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam?
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Right wing. Here's Flag. Gilgeous Alexander.
That'll be a move. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. 1:16 left in the opening quarter. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Flag. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor, and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Some changes for Los Angeles. George, he's checked in for Anunoby. Powell comes in for Anthony Edwards. Ben Simmons is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Garland. He's scoreless. Williams' shot is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Lakers have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Humphries. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Simmons. Antetokounmpo finds Simmons. 6 to shoot. Here's Flag. Blocked! Here's Scott. Fires away from way outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando ahead. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court for the Magic, we've got Mark Williams. And it's Ori in at power forward. Here's Humphries. Pass to Garland. They set the screen. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Eaton. The Lakers in the lead. You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot. Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Foul against Garland. Here's Eaton. Up and in on the layup. Eaton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Orlando calls timeout. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
Welcome to the ball, the legendary fantastic Lakers.
Russell's checked in for the Lakers. Okoro comes in for Simmons. Gill's checked in for Orlando. Here's Gill. Pass to Ori. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Orlando again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And there's the screen. Okoro passes to Eaton. And he slams it in one-handed.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Orlando with the ball. 6-point. Game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Horry gets the bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
The Lakers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Chalk up 2 there.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Orlando trails by 5. Outside Garland. To the inside. Here's Williams. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Powell's shot is off. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Humphries can't hit. The Lakers lead by 3. And here's the fast break. And then Russell with the dunk.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Humphries passes to Garland. Now here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass. And it's 8 points for Mark Williams.
Great instincts with the ball. Garland just picks a guy. He sets him up to score.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Orlando. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Darius Garland. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Orlando trails by 3. Here's Humphries. Pass to Wembanyama. He shoots a 3. Humphries can't hit. Well, Los Angeles shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. SGA against Edwards. Back to Antetokounmpo. That shot missing.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Here's Gill. Anunoby covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horry. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Horry's got 6 points.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. BA?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And there it is for him. SGA's gotten his second bucket on the night. 1:24 left in the first half. It's Edwards on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Humphries, defended by Murray. Here's Gill. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Shoots. Outside Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon, Murray finding ways to contribute.
It's his first trip to the line. Some changes for Los Angeles. Sabonis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Flagg subbed in for Russell. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
And SGA throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Flagg, covered by Wembanyama, and it's Flagg missing. The Magic have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Pass to Flagg. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Orlando ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
A look here now at the Magic. They're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Murray with the ball for Los Angeles. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. They've got Flagg, Edwards out there with Murray. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. SGA deciding where to go with it. The 3 is up. The rebound by Murray. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Flagg. He's got 11. Sabonis with a screen on Wembanyama. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Zach Edey. Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Orlando trails by 4. And here's SGA. Give him 8. Garland, the pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, effortless inside. Well, Los Angeles shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the Lakers have possession. Murray passes to Sabonis. Back to Murray. Here's Flag. He's got 14. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
The Lakers call timeout. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Sabonis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray passes to Sabonis. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
Outside Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Edwards. Garland for 3. Nails it from 3. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Murray. To the paint. It's tipped. Flag. Count it. Flag's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Gill. Now here's Edey. He's guarded by Sabonis. And here's Wembanyama. And another 3 for Orlando.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Murray inside. SGA covering. Here's Flag. 16 points for him. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Some changes for Los Angeles. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sabonis. And Russell is subbed in for Anunoby. Scott's checked in for Orlando.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Now here's Garland. And down it goes. 2 points. Garland's got 5.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And here's Flag outside. Orlando with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Scott. Inside. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
What impresses me about Wembanyama is his amazing coordination. How is this possible at 7'4"? Come on.
Shot is good by Edwards.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Orlando leading by 4. Wembanyama pass to Scott. Murray against SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
All right, that was your dance team. Make some noise.
And it's Murray with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Edey. SGA against Russell. Garland for 3. The shot no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Flag. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
SGA using that size.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray finds Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Scott, still without a bucket. Great open look there. And the Magic lead by 8.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. The first one falls. The Lakers making a switch here. Sabonis checked in.
At the line for Los Angeles, Murray.
So he gets them both.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Orlando leading by 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Humphries, defended by Murray, and the whistle on the shot. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. George, he's checked in for the Lakers. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Garland against Edwards. To the inside, Sabonis. Kicks it to George. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Humphries. Three-pointer. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Magic. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Biggs loving their passing skills, you'll notice.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Magic, they've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Gill in at the shooting guard position.
Number 31, Ben Simmons.
On defense, Los Angeles. Pass to Gill. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Edwards, the pass to George. Rebound by Ori.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Humphries. Here's Wembanyama. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Edwards. Gill grabs the board.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Humphries passes to Ori. On the take, Edwards. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Here's Humphries. Simmons defending. And that one's good. Humphries. And the Magic lead by 8.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Humphries. Simmons defending. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Gill from the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Here's Scott. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 4. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Gill. And he nails that one right through the heart.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Simmons, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Okay, big man. Hammer it home.
Ooh, showing some athleticism right there. He still knows how to finish.
He might not give you a highlight-worthy dunk anymore, but look, hey, 2 points is 2 points, and the big fella delivered.
Timeout. Magic.
Man, time right now to get hyped up and your Lakers hype squad. Let's hear some noise. Let's hear all of the time here on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Giannis Antetokounmpo checked in for Sabonis. Flack comes in for George. And Murray subbed in for Simmons. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Lloyd Pierce as he talked with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Orlando leading by 5. Now here's SGA. Outside Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Lakers trail by 5. Antetokounmpo, a screen on SGA. The drive by Murray. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
It seems like Murray is always ready to make the high-effort play when his team needs it.
Garland against Edwards. Now here's Wembanyama. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. Here's Garland for 3. The 3 is in.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
Garland against Edwards. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. Driving in. Book it!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Gill. Left side, Wembanyama. Yes! Using that window!
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Edwards. Oh, the stop!
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Now here's SGA. Wembanyama.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Lakers call timeout. Sabonis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
Give yourself a big round of applause.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is a big man with guard skill set. He's as unique of a player we have ever seen. Huge free throws there to pad the lead. Trying to close that door.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, the long ball, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
It's good.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Oh, no good. Here's Garland. Now Gilgeous-Alexander driving to the basket. Stolen by Anunoby.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Gill. Edey. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So Orlando takes the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allen.